With 5 games left to go in the season, we are back down in the relegation zone, and I have officially decided that if we get relegated this season, it is the end of the Salford FM21 save. We better not get relegated. I'm running out of content ideas. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 25th episode of the FM21 Salford in the Prem save, where today it could potentially be the second to last episode of the entire save. We've almost had 100 episodes in total, including the Salford in the Prem save that was basically the exact same save, but as you all know, I changed the name for more views. It didn't really work, but I feel like we got at least 2 or 3 more people watching, so I'm taking that as a win, and I'm hoping that we do get some more wins today as we are facing Brighton and Leicester, and we have moved down into the relegation zone once again. So if you want us to get out of that relegation zone, make sure that you do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's jump into taking a look at what has happened since last time. I promise there has been no transfers. I haven't forgotten about transfers this time. We didn't make any, so nothing to forget about, but we have played 3 games and none of them were positive. I mean, this game against Aston Villa, not a terrible result away from home, and Milne's got his first goal for us, so there's a bit of a silver lining there, but he's still not the best player we've ever signed, and it's still not going amazingly for this team. So I've kind of taken a step back and thought to myself, what would I do with this squad if we were brand new at the club, if we were fresh, the new manager coming in, what would I do? And I think this is what I'd do. I think I'd go back to a gegenpress with the normal 4-3-3 with 2 wingers, central midfielders, the CDM on deep line playmaker, and just see what happens. Because it can't go any worse than it has before. Let's go back to basics, let's see if it works, and let's jump into this game against Brighton. I wouldn't normally put 2 Mazzalas on. That's something I'm trying out, and hopefully it works. Ajita and Milnes both deserve to be in the starting lineup. They both want to be Mazzalas. So, let's give it a crack, mate. Maybe we should play out on the wings if we're going to be doing that. This is not something I'd do if I was brand new to a club, but we're giving it a crack anyway. What's the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing that can happen? I mean, we're already doing pretty badly, but right now, this is kind of an important game, so maybe I shouldn't be taking it as lightly as I am, because if we do win it, we will go out of the relegation zone, and it is a winnable game. Brighton are not the best team we've ever versed, and yeah, so it's at home. I should be taking this a lot more seriously, but I swear I am. I just don't know what else to do tactically, because as we all know, I am terrible at this game. That is something that I have definitely disclosed numerous times, and early on we are seeing that I am actually terrible at this game. Brighton coming in with a shot early on, but I'm hoping that this was the opportunity that we just saw, and this corner is not the opportunity that we're about to see. Luckily it's cleared out, and I believe the chance is going to end. And it's not a bright start, but when is it ever a bright start? So it's what we're used to at this point. It's nothing irregular. Once again, can't get any worse. Carter on the ball on this right hand side, and it could be our attacking opportunity, as I've asked him to dribble more in this game, and he is doing exactly that, going for a shot at the end, and it hasn't quite found the goal or even the target, but it's a good move by him, and next time, who knows, it could end up in the back of the net, just like Brighton have done. So take notes, boys. Get that into the back of the net last time. I think that was that man's first goal of the season, if I'm not mistaken, if my eyes weren't confused there. So that's typical. What we love to see. Good pass by João Pedro, and Lacroix, or however you say it, has only gone and scored against us in the 10th minute. Beautiful start to the game. Beautiful start to the game. We're not doing badly, just statistically, but clearly we're not creating as many opportunities as this Brighton side, as I've had 2 and we've only had 1, and they're on the ball once again. I mean, I've only seen shots go our way of recent times, so the fact that we've just collected it with Vasquez makes perfect sense to me. I am expecting a chance for us, and you know what? I'm expecting a goal. I've got high expectations of this side. You know, that's what you need of your team. If you have high expectations, they're going to meet those high expectations. And Carter's going on a run just like I told him to, and he has met the high expectation. He scored a goal. Debnam has gotten the assist, and I think I've said it. No, I called him Deb. Okay, that is how you say it. I've said it right. I've said Debnam's name right, and we've scored a goal. It's a beautiful wombo combo. Carter with the great run, the great finish. I mean, the goalkeeping is not the best I've ever seen in my life, but we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that and just celebrate the goal. And now we have a free kick at just the perfect time, the perfect position as well. As Carter steps up, he hits the crossbar, and it looks like we could be really in this game now. I would like to have thought that we were in the game from the get-go. But, as we all know, that's not really how it goes with this team. After 35 minutes, we're seeing another opportunity. Kick it against Gassama. I thought he was going to do it, but luckily for them, it goes just past him. But we still have the ball. Gassama's through. Oh, and he's just shot on the wrong side. Henderson was well covering that side. If he had shot the other way, maybe he could have crept it in. But it's very promising from us at the moment. Ajita not being promising there, and... You gotta respect it. You just gotta respect it. He's gotten a yellow card, but you have to respect it. He's just gone past him and he's thought, I'm not having this actually, so he just kicks him in the back. And as I've said, you gotta respect it. Dressing room, we're gonna tell them, let's be positive for once. Let's say I'm happy with the performance out there and see what happens in the second half. Hopefully we can create even more opportunities. Hopefully we can score another goal, and hopefully we can win this game to take us out of the relegation zone, because West Brom are now becoming a serious contender to stop themselves from getting relegated at this point in time. They were the team that we thought were going to get relegated for quite some time, but now it looks like they're really putting up a good fight, and we're not putting up as much of a good fight. What's another position I could put? Advanced playmaker? Sure, why not? We'll give that a crack. Deep line playmakers don't work very well in this game, I've noticed. I've commented on that in the last episode. Surely advanced playmakers will be just as good, if not better. Ward-Prowse is going to move into that CDM role. Marival's terrible. Wonder Kid, mate, all the Wonder Kids we've gotten, I refuse to believe that they were ever actually considered that. I think the Wonder Kids in this universe were pretty B tier, sort of Renato Sanchez type players, just... Yeah, kind of fake Wonder Kids, not really Wonder Kids. Oh, and I've almost come in with an opportunity there. I think this could be a breakaway for us, though, as we do collect it. But the chance ends, and I did think that might have been the opportunity that we saw just before, and clearly it was. We're going to make our final tactical change, and it's going to be Gravenberch to come on, playing as in Kano inside forward. He's going to have to do inside forward, because that's what I'm putting him on. Let's see if we can come away with this win. Let's see if we can get this bread. Let's see if we can get all 3 points. I'm not putting my money on it. We're going to hit early crosses off, and we're going to go more direct passing. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's not going to happen, is it? 4 minutes to go. Can we get a chance? Can we get a goal? Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's a draw again. 1-1. That's not what we needed to see, and it looks more and more likely with every passing game, with every passing day, that we're going to get relegated at this point in time. 4 games to go. It was a great escape last time. I don't actually really recall what happened last season, but all I remember was that we weren't doing well, and then we started doing amazingly. Yeah, notice that's not happened this season. Actually, we've gotten incredibly bad near the end of the season, but we're now versing teams that we could actually be beating. And is this... It's all tactics. It hurts my brain, because I feel like I've gone through every possible tactic, but every time I just keep coming back to this one, and I think to myself, it's probably the best, isn't it? And maybe the Gegenpress is just all we need. Just keep it simple, go on to balanced, Gegenpress, don't put it onto low crosses, don't fiddle with it, accept that you're bad at the game, and just hope that the preset tactics will do the job. That's what I'm going to do for the next game. Again, it can't get any worse, can it? I mean, we drew that game, so it could get worse. We're probably going to lose the next game. Then 9th place. It's not looking promising at this point in time, is it? But we're only 1 point away from safety. So technically, we're not doing horrendous, but according to how we were doing at this point last season, yeah, we are doing pretty horrendously. 25 points. That is. Almost, that is the definition of horrendous. At least we're not Fulham, though. They're just terrible. You guys know me. I don't like to mess around. Never go on tangents. Always focused on what's going on ahead of me. So we're going to jump into this game against Leicester. Away from home, this is the tactic that we're using. These are the players that we're using. I mean, they're not on the screen right now, but if you saw it for a couple of seconds. Here you go. Here's it again, because I'm just that generous to you. We're going to end our poor run of form once again. Show you the team, because some people would argue that 2 seconds is enough to read 11 players, but that's just public opinion, in my opinion. So we've got Milnes, Carter, Ajita, Gravenberch, Manu in the CDM role. Hadji's back at right back. We're down in 19th place. There's a lot of negativity going around right now, and I'm you know what? I'm gonna build myself back up. I'm gonna say we're gonna win it, because it's manifesto. When you say stuff, the universe will give it back to you. And Vasquez has just saved that shot. And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. That's an early positive sign. Vasquez trying to clear the ball out now. He does not quite find Hadji, but Manu does clear it. I mean, it comes back to Leicester players. But again, manifesto. We're going to save it here. He saves it. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I feel myself becoming one with the universe and just knowing what's going to happen. Like, yeah, the chance is about to end. And any second. There we go. It's manifesto. It's a real thing. Science. Search it up. It's as certain as flat Earth stuff. And I don't know about you, but I live in New Zealand and I'm not fooling. So if the world's circular, I think I'd fool. You know, just putting it out there. And I didn't say we were going to save that one, so that's why we have conceded. So that's my bad. I'll put my hand up and admit that it is not going well, because I didn't say it. So now I'm going to put out to the universe that we're going to get a shot in this half. You know, I'm going to say we're going to get a shot in this chance. Putting it out to the universe, and the universe will give it back to us. Debnan does give the ball away, and they get a goal. Maybe this manifesto thing isn't working as well as I thought it might have been working. Yep, 2-0. I don't even know. I just don't know. It's not going well for this club, is it? It's not going well for me. Nothing seems to work at this point in time, and I don't know what to do. It's very, very confusing. So we're gonna edit the tactic and hope and pray that something happens. Gravenberch can move out onto that left hand side, inverted winger. Milnes. It's not even Miles. Can't even get my players' names right. So that's probably one of the reasons why we're not doing as well as we possibly could. And go put him as a Mazzala, Carter as the winger. Still keep with the Gagan press. Let's see if we get anything better in the second half of this first half. We're 2 goals down, and normally that is enough to give us a loss, to be honest. We don't normally come back from 2 goals down, but we have a corner and a ball that wasn't too bad, but it's come back up to Ajita to get a second bite of the cherry. Manu doesn't really know how to shoot from this sort of a range. I wasn't expecting him to, but hey, stranger things have happened. I can't think of anything stranger that's happened. Maybe us scoring here. Milnes going for the chip. Why are you going for the chip there? He's offside anyway. Why are we seeing that highlight? I don't need to see a highlight unless it goes into the back of the net if he's offside. You know, because then you can at least troll me. At least make me look like an idiot by making me think that we've scored a goal. But if he's offside and he doesn't even score, that's just wasted time, Football Manager. It's becoming a common theme in this series. Just the amount of chances Football Manager show us that aren't real chances is insane this year. I can't be the only one. Gomez putting in a ball from them, and that was a real chance, and it's 3-0. We suck, and I think we're getting relegated. We have 3 games left in the season. This game's already a loss. We're only 2 points away from West Brom. I don't know how our goal difference compares to the rest of them, but we probably should be focusing on that more in this game right now. But I just don't know what to do. I have no idea how to save this team. I don't think I was about to say I don't think any of you know how to either, but you probably have a better idea than me. So it's unfortunate that I'm pre-recording this, because I would love some advice. But we can do it. Gasama's on the ball right now. He's a magic man. He's dribbling past some players, and the shot from a parallel angle to the goal. It's never going to go in, mate. Like, just We need to take them back to maths class. Gravenberch's shot there is a lot more realistic to go into the back of the net, even though the goalkeeper collects it very easily. And we're back on the ball. Carter trying to dribble past the player, he just kicks it at him. Gasama's in, and we've scored, and we'll take that. It's a gift. It's a gift of goal difference. As long as we don't concede another goal, this is a mildly successful game because we haven't absolutely ruined our goal difference. And of course, as I say that, they come in with an opportunity, hit the crossbar. Can we get another attack? Can we get another chance? Can we score another goal? It's unlikely. It's all unlikely. But we've gone next year of 1.44. And we're not getting another chance. And it's a 3-1 loss. And now we have 3 games to go in the season. And I can't believe with this amount of points, we're still actually in the running to survive this season. It is not going well at the moment. It is not. Yeah, I can say that again. That's for sure. 2 points away from the team above us. We do have the best goal difference. But we have to win games. And our next few games are against Fulham, who are on bottom of the table, Wolves, and Tottenham, who are third. Not the best run of games we could ever hope for, but it's the games that we've been given. And we're going to play the Wolves game off camera, and then we're going to verse Fulham and Tottenham, and potentially the final game of the season. It's definitely the final games of the season. What am I on about? It could be the final games of the series. That is the important thing. If you're still watching and you have been from the start, make sure that you do not miss that episode. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like this video if you have enjoyed it. I'll see you all later.